What's up? It's Jad T. Jones. In this video, I'm going to show you a very powerful technique to stop being afraid of life, stop getting stressed out when life comes at you, and a very powerful attitude that is going to enable you to be very powerful and in your power in life. So, what do we usually do when faced with obstacles? Usually we worry and we get into a defensive posture. Okay? A lot of us are living our lives in this defensive posture. We're bracing for impact. You know how they say in a plane, okay, brace for impact. A lot of us are living our lives bracing for impact. Like, I have a feeling, I expect that something bad is going to happen, so let me get ready for it. And everyone is kind of living on their heels, living in a defensive posture, waiting for life to finally deliver that blow that knocks them down. Okay? So this is not a very fun way to live, living defensively. Is there a better way? This is a very stressful way to live, always bracing for impact. What's going to happen to me? I better be ready. I'm worried about worry, basically, worry. So what is a better way to deal with life? Churchill said, life is one damn thing after another, which means life is just problems. Just they're going to keep coming at you. One thing as a 41-year-old man, I've realized life is never going to stop coming at me. Let's say that again. Life is never going to stop coming at me. So if life is never going to stop coming at you, then you need to find a different way to deal with the challenges of life so that you're not constantly in anxiety and fear and anticipation of something bad happening to you. So I'm going to share a lesson that I learned when I was maybe 14 years old, and I learned it from a magazine called the Reader's Digest. The Reader's Digest was this tiny little magazine that had a bunch of different cool things in it. It had some interesting stories, inspiring stories, recipes. It had a page with quotes on it, and so forth. So it was exciting because you never really knew what you're going to get in each issue. So if you're older, you remember Reader's Digest. If you're younger, obviously you don't. But I used to always get excited, and this is thanks to my mother for being subscribed to this. I would be excited to read every new issue because in every new issue, there was a page or two of quotes. And I would go and I would dig in that magazine to find where are these quotes. And I would open the quotes and I would read them. And some of the quotes were so powerful. And I'm going to share one quote with you that in a way changed my life and changed the way that I approach life. And it can change for you too. So the quote went like this. It has been my philosophy in life that obstacles disappear when faced boldly. Let's say that again. It has been my philosophy in life that obstacles disappear when faced boldly. Okay? So I don't remember, it was a long time ago, but they may have gone on to say, whenever I am faced with a big problem in life, the way I respond is by attacking it and facing it boldly. And when I do that, the obstacle tends to disappear. So a better way to live, since obstacles are going to come at you, challenges are going to come at you, problems are never going to stop coming at you, instead of taking this defensive posture on your heels, I want you to change the attitude of your body, the angle of your body, and lean into life. Okay? It's more of the fighter's posture. Okay? I'm ready. Bring it on. Okay? Lean in. Bring it on. I'm ready. Whatever problem is going to come at me, I'm going to face it boldly. That's my standard operating procedure. I'm going to face my response to challenges is that I'm going to attack them. I'm not going to brace. I'm not going to be on my heels. Hey, listen, if I'm living on my heels and anticipating, if I'm already on my heels and life pushes me, well, I'm easily knocked over because I'm already on my heels and off balance anyways. But if I'm like this is a mental attitude, but if we put it into a physical, if I'm like this and I'm saying, you know what, whatever you throw at me, I'm going to come back boldly. Whatever problem, I'm going to deal with it with audacity, with boldness. Well, if you're pushing a fighter who's already in the fighting position, you think he's going to fall over? Nah, he's ready. He's already leaning forward. He's leaning into it. You see what I'm saying? So that is a very healthy attitude to adopt that can completely change your life and take away that anxiety. So we switch from, oh, I hope nothing happens to me today, to bring it on. I'm ready. Okay, bring it on. I'm ready. I just remembered now there's a man, I think his name is Jocko Wilkes, something like that. And his response anytime they bring him a problem, I think he's like an ex-Marine or something like that. Whenever he's faced with a problem or his team comes and tells him, hey, we have a problem with this or that, his response is always the same. He says, good. We have this problem. Good. We have this issue. Good. Okay? What's the attitude? Why is that response? Good. Means he already has the attitude that I'm going to attack my problems and I'm going to deal with them and I'm bigger than them. And every problem just brings me an opportunity for myself and my team to demonstrate to ourselves that we are stronger than anything that happens to us. So this problem, he's turning it into a gift, right? Oh, this is an opportunity for me to further prove my strength to myself. So coming back to the Reader's Digest quote that I found, many years later, I picked up another book called The 48 Laws of Power. I believe that's by Robert Greene. And in that book, it said pretty much the same thing. It says that boldness builds bridges, timidity builds obstacles or builds walls. So boldness builds bridges, timidity builds walls. What that means is when you're bold, then a bridge is created for you to bridge your way across. More boldness leads to life helping you out with the problem more. Whereas timidity builds bridges, builds walls, meaning if you have a problem and you face it with timidity, what happens is more problems pile on top of it and it overwhelms you. So boldness builds bridges, timidity builds walls. Another connected quote from the 48 Laws of Power is this: going halfway with half a heart only digs a deeper grave. Going halfway with half a heart only digs a deeper grave. So what are we learning here? Timidity is what gets us in trouble. Okay? Timidity, bracing for impact, living on our heels, negative expectancy. Okay? So the way, the healthy way and the more relaxing way and a way to get rid of your anxiety in life, accept problems are going to happen. And whatever problem you have right now, even if you face that, right behind it are 3 more waiting for you. So problems are never going to end. What we want to do is take the bold approach. It's simple. You face problems boldly, and through boldness, very often your problems disappear. So let's end this with a simple analogy. You're at a house party. You see a girl over there that looks like your dream girl. You really want to talk to her. So one scenario is you're really shy. You're going to take the timid approach. Okay, I'm going to be really careful. What's the right time to talk to her? Should I talk to her? And then you finally kind of like sneak up on her and just, oh, hi, right? And you're all timid. And because you're timid, she kind of looks at you like this and almost doesn't acknowledge you. And then, it just goes to poop, basically, right? Well, scenario number two is same thing. You're standing here, you see your dream girl over there. And the problem is that you're here and she's there and she's really intimidating to you because you think she's gorgeous. Well, if you take this framework and say, I'm going to attack my problems boldly, and boldness builds bridges and eliminates problems. So, you just muster up the courage, you walk up and you're like, hey, excuse me, hi. I saw you from over there. I thought you were really cute. I'm Jad. What's your name? Okay, bold, direct, boom. And she responds in a positive way because you came in bold. She's like, wow, that was a bold approach. That was really direct. That was really strong. And because you were bold, she will respond positively to you. So that's an analogy of how a woman would respond better to you if you came in with boldness. Life is the same way. Life responds to you much better when you come in with boldness. So it's counterintuitive, but the model thinking that the more careful I am, the better I'm going to do in my life is actually false. The more bold you are, the better you're going to do in your life, and the further you're going to go, and the more relaxed you're going to be. So to wrap this up, boldness is the optimal way to live and the way to be a powerful, successful man who feels relaxed and good. So let me wrap it up with, it has been my philosophy in life, or maybe they said it has been my discovery in life, that obstacles often vanish when faced boldly. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if that gave you a little epiphany, and comment below, subscribe, and check out jadtjones.com. I've put up some new free goodies there for you. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.